Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is a profile on the governor of Abia State, Nigeria, Governor Kalu. And of course, Governor Kalu will give us some information in reference to his background, his education, and some of the things that were important in eventually leading him to the governorship of Abia State in Nigeria. Governor Kalu, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Thank you so much.
And to tell you how delighted we are to have you as our guest this morning, and to let you know that the people of Nashville, Tennessee, are willing and ready to cooperate with you. I'm certain that you've already had excellent cooperation, and that what we'd like to do today is to find out exactly what you've been doing while you've been here and some of your expectations and et cetera. But before we do that, Governor, let's see if we can have you to give us some information about your background, some of the things that were important in your struggle to eventually lead you to the governorship of this great state in Nigeria.
Thank you very much, James. Good morning, viewers. And briefly, I went to school in Christ the King School, Abia, from primary school, and I briefly went to a college called Eziama High School, and came back to Government College, Umuahia, where I obtained my school certificate, and I went back to a university called University of Maiduguri on the 4th year. While I was the student union leader, and there was a breakdown on order where I was the leader, and I asked the Congress not to be involved in doing a riot in the campus, and the Congress overruled me as the student union president and outgoing president about 8 weeks to graduate, and I left that university, and I came back to our own state university later in my life to have a bachelor's degree in political science, and I spent in AMP 153 in 1997 in Harvard Graduate School and in Massachusetts, and I've attended a lot of courses put on by USAID, International Center for Education in Washington, and etc. So precisely in 1992, I was elected the governor, the member of Congress in Nigerian Congress in 1992, and in 1999, I was elected governor of Abia State on the first instance, and in 2003, I was re-elected by the people in 2003, and now, having completed my 2 terms, I'm like a doggy boy asking what do I do with my life. So the next shot should be the presidency of Nigeria.
Very good.
That is where I would like to be.
And so you're thinking in terms of a much greater responsibility dealing with the people of Nigeria outside of the governorship, to go up to the very, very top. Is that your aspiration?
That's correct. In the next 17 years, in 17 months, that's what I would like to do, in the next 17 months.
And that's in 2007?
2007, yes.
And of course, you're already trying to make arrangements, laying the groundwork, I would imagine, for that great effort, because I would imagine it will be a great effort on your part to do so.
Yes, I have started the lead work, far consultation, near consultation, trying to reach out to people and seeing what we can do. So it's going to be a great and sincere effort on what we're going to do.
You know, we had an opportunity, Governor, to see some information in reference to some of the activities that you've been involved in, and we've been impressed by the fact that you believe that your state, as well as the entire nation of Nigeria, ought to be able to reach out and deal with things economically and deal with things politically in such a way that it can bring greater support for Nigeria. Would you like to explain to us in terms of how you're planning on doing that?
To me, definitely, there is no society that can achieve political stability without a solid economic stability. So I look towards my state and Nigeria as a whole, creating an environment where economic stability will be able to to be achieved, and removing people out of abject poverty. Because the greatest problem of the third world countries, including Nigeria, is poverty. Access to jobs, no matter the quality of job. Access to good living. Access for people to make their earnings. And if we are not able to put up the microeconomy to come up, then the political situation is not going to be there. So we must talk about economy, and we also must talk about politics. Then we have to have a balance.
And of course, Governor, I would imagine that the reason for your visit here has to do with trying to economically improve it. And so in Nigeria, so let's have, after this first commercial break, you to give us some detailed information in reference to what you're planning on doing and how you're planning on doing it. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. We're talking to the